Had a very interesting experience this week and a very interesting lesson that I learned, which is don't believe what people say 100%, right? So what happened was I went to this massage place, and there's this massage girl, and I had a good time. I'm sure she had a good time as well. But it was interesting because like she started objectifying me, I guess, if you want to call it that, right? So she was like talking about how like she liked my abs, she liked my downstairs, and she said I was hot. And when she said those things, I was like, okay, so what do you think about my body? Like, what would you rate it from 0 to 10? And then she said 10, 10 out of 10. And I asked her for advice uh, in terms of like how to actually like cold approach, right? Because I told her I tried cold approaching a couple times and it didn't work. And she told me that you don't need to worry about it. Like she's like very confident, or she said that or I can't remember exactly what she said, but she's something like, I 100% see you in the future getting a girlfriend or someone eventually because you have everything. Which is funny because personality wise, I'm like as dead as a doorknob or as dry as doormat, I think is an analogy or phrase that they call it. But because I have this body, it makes up for everything. So that's one thing that you see on social media and YouTube videos that you watch a lot, is how people talk about how it's all about your personality and being a good person. But I don't know. I don't know how true some of that stuff is. I think for sure, to some extent, is true. But after his experience, it wasn't like I was turned off by it, but it made me kind of realize like how shallow and fake people are, But it's always been like this, it's crazy, man. The treatment that you get when you become more attractive. And another interesting thing about this as well is this happened, I think, Saturday after my boxing session. I went to the gym, and I went down, or I said went down. I went over to this seated pull down machine, and there was a girl over to the right. I think she was using some type of leg adductor machine, and there was no one right beside her except for me. Right, I was in the lat pull down machine though, and she just started like twirling her hair, which I thought was kind of weird. And then she also like would peek or glance over at me, and I also thought that was kind of I thought this was interesting, because supposedly that's a sign that a girl or a woman likes you, right? When they start playing with their hair. I don't fucking know, man. This is just stupid, or at least I think it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I don't know what to say other than my mind is just mine is just blown. I guess. But to be fair, some of you guys are probably watching this video. You probably already knew this because it's equivalent to saying water is wet, right? Or the sky is blue. Everybody knows that obviously being attractive helps you out more in life. It's interesting, man, because even though like I appreciate the fact that I really like those compliments I got, right? That boosted my ego by quite a bit. But at the same time, I can't help but feel this weird sense of like bitterness, right? Because I wasn't like this person, right? I didn't have the body that I had before, right? The person that I was before. Maybe in my next video, I'll show you guys a photo of what I used to look like. And I think it was when I was like 18 or 19 years old. I was like 130 pounds, and I would barely eat anything, right? And then I started to cook for myself, and I started hitting the gym. And that's when everything changed. So I'd never had this body before, right? But now that I'm more attractive, people treat me different, and they treat me better. And I guess that's the reason why I'm bitter. Is because of that, right? But I don't know. Anyways, guys, I need to go to sleep because I need to go to work tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to rant about this. I thought that was very interesting. But yeah, see you guys next time.